Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Dare Lounge where we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Even more, because I've been playing this game for a long time. Anyway, last episode we did a lot of side quests in the Azim Steppe, and today we're going to probably, most likely, hopefully, finish all of the quests that are still left in Stormblood. Like all normal side quests from normal Stormblood. You look like a fine warrior to me, and I'm rarely wrong. You may not be a Dathar, but if you have experience slaying beasts, there is something I'd ask of you. A group of creatures has appeared near the village recently. They pose a threat to our sheep. Up until now, they have only been sighted much further to the north. Our tribe is home to many a brave warrior. They fear not death, however. Golo are one of the few beasts that trouble even our finest warriors. That is why I wish to entrust an outsider with this task. I would have you slay 4 of the creatures. Do not worry, you shall be compensated. Do these foul creatures not rest? Ah, you're the adventurer. Should you be willing, I would like your help with something. I have sighted an unusually large number of dynamites in the area of late. They also appear after sandstorms. This will not be a problem if they fought fairly, however they choose to cower beneath the sands, waiting to strike when you are vulnerable. Slay any that you find by the rocky area to the west, and I shall see you are rewarded suitably. You have my word. Hello there, traveler. I would appreciate your help, should you have the time. However, I would prefer to discuss it somewhere free from prying eyes. Meet me in front of the dusk throne. Uder, I require your help. I have to transport some provisions, but I cannot do it alone. I wait you by the river to the northwest. That is where I have left the flood. The food? The flood? Yeah, sure. The food. Right, and then one more quest. So Maki is like a bigger one, so I'll go and get this one first. You're a woman that has danced with death many a time, I can tell from your eyes. We doth all respect all skilled warriors equally. Race does not come into it. I would very much like to witness your strength firsthand. Should you be willing, I would have you participate in a trial. It should be no trouble for you. There's a test made for our tribe's youngest. We simply need to head to the Dust Throne and collect a small package. Speak with me if you feel up for the challenge. Alright, off we go. Oh yeah, they probably just come out of the ground, don't they? Just at random locations. There we go. Broil! First if you can hand move. That is not the hand move. What do you mean not while mounting? I'm not mounted, Jesus. I should still actually check my key bindings for Scholar, since I'm starting to understand more how it works. It only took me a couple of years to give Scholar a proper try. Still don't like it that much, but that's fine. Thank you for coming. We should deliver all of this to an Uyagir. Your dad is wondering why I would aid someone from another tribe. When I was born, the Dathal Hatun looked into my eyes and did not see a soul she recognized. When this happened, it is thought that the soul of a noble warrior from another tribe has been invited to join the Dathal. But his knowledge gave me no peace, needed to know of my previous life. I set about researching the history of other tribes. Eventually I came across the tale of an Uyagiri warrior, one that sacrificed himself in battle to save an injured Dathal. Stands to reason such a benevolent spirit would become a Dathal in their next life. I am positive this warrior's soul resides within me. Today is his, or my mother's, name day. Her name is Session. Decided to give her the food as a present. However, in my excitement, I have brought far more than I could hope to carry alone. I need your help to transport the rest. My mother dwells in the 101 Revelations. You know, I think this may actually just unlock more quests in this place. So maybe we're not going to be able to finish all the quests in this episode, but who knows? Who freaking knows at this point? I sure as hell don't. I need to kill 4 of these Jews. That is a little bit annoying. Very curious to see like how they're gonna change certain jobs in Dawn Trail. And I guess I'll just have to wait. Unfortunately enough. Thank you for coming. I wish to go meet with Nama, but the road to her is fraught with peril. As such, I need someone to protect me. It was only a few weeks ago that both my mother and father were taken from me by the heartless Oranir. Their deaths made me realize that I must commune with the Dusk Mother. I shall pray that she strike down those who pretend they are the children of Azim, and that she continue to nurture the Lothar. Nama resides in the House of the Crooked Coin to the north. I've heard many tales recently of pilgrims being slain by the monsters that lie in wait along the trail. The same has not happened to me. Please, be on your guard. Rendezvous with me further to the north. Do you have any idea how far up that is, lady? Like, that is all the way up there. Where is it as you might? Head for the Dusk Throne's chest and bring back the sack I've placed there. Deviate from the path and you shall fail the trial. You may attempt to test as many times as you like. Head for the goal, taking care not to step outside of the designed path. Riding on a mount shall also cause you to fail trial. Talk with an Lothal warrior if you wish to attempt or re-attempt the thing. Okay. Oh. I was about to say, like, am I just gonna have to walk there, or...? Do you have the sack? Only can serve as proof that you have passed the test. The test. Sack which proves that you have successfully completed a trial for adolescent Dothal. Skillfully done. Let's return to Dothal Ka. Or Ha, whatever. I will still really try to like finish all the quests in this episode, because then I can go and we can have like basically an entire episode of extremes next episode. Because that's the plan in any case after I'm done with the quests. Is to do the good old extremes. in the form of Susano, Lakshmi, and Shinryu Extreme. That is what I want to accomplish. Hello. Dusk Mother awaits. Let us make haste. Seems the tales I heard were true. Dispatch them swiftly. Friggin' elephant. What in the heck? Oh, they're a tank. It's not like, wait a minute. Why is it running away? Thank you. Let us resume the climb. More beasts. There's no other way to reach the Nama. We must not falter. Bruh. I don't even care if I get hit about this. It's not going to do any damage anyway. It doesn't even hit me. We are close now. So very close. Thank you for seeing me here safely. There's one last thing I would request of you. Deliver this to a girl in Dothralha Ha named Maral. Now please leave me to be alone with the Dusk Mother. Why are you so sus? Also, when was this freaking thing? It's level 70? Jeez. This is such a useless skill. I mean, useless, probably not. I don't know, actually. I'm not a hero main, but this is really kind of inferior to just anything else you can do. Trial tests participants' bravery. The trial tests participants' bravery and their ability to cope with unforeseen obstacles. As I expected, it did not trouble you in the slightest. The Thrall who complete the trial receive no rewards, but as you are an outsider, I will make an exception. I shall not forget you, Lyn. You will always be welcome in Dothralha. Nice. Let me go and talk to this guy. You will help me after all. Fantastic. Would you mind telling me your name? Lyn, you say. Fine name indeed. I'd like to observe you fighting so that I may learn what it is I'm doing wrong. I shall find some Nama Analysis. Analysis? Yeah, sure. And study how you do battle with them. The deed is done? Good. Now the sheep can rest easy. As you may have noticed, the Gula Gula is a wily creature. It lures its attacker into a sense of false security before springing a trap on them. That was how my brother met his end. While they are intelligent, they are still beasts. I must be careful when attempting to slay them. Many other Thrall has mistaken recklessness for bravery, losing their lives in the process. I imagine our warriors would benefit from studying someone like you. I shall make sure to teach my brother not to be foolhardy in his next life. Thank you for your aid. I shall make sure we do not require outside help the next time a Gula Gula appears. Is there something you wish to say to me? A heartfelt letter addressed to Maral. A letter, but why? So she has gone to be one with the Dusk Mother. No doubt it is what she wanted, but that knowledge does not to alleviate the pain in my chest, in my heart. The house contains a crystal, a sliver of Nama's essence. Those who wish to rejoin with the Dusk Mother throw themselves into the cavern there. This breaks the cycle of reincarnation. The Dusk Mother has always been at the center of my friend's life. Same was true of her previous incarnations. To think, if she had been killed together with her family, her spirit could have moved on, could have moved into the child my sister is about to birth. Forget what I just said. I did not mean it. We should take solace in the knowledge that she is finally at peace.
The envelope her letter came in also contained what seems to be your compensation for helping her. Please accept it as a token of her gratitude.
That is weird. The beast the beasts have been slain. You have my thanks. If the Dharmats only attacked warriors such as ourselves, this would not have been such a problem, but they will prey on anyone. Women, children, matters not to them. I will not stand for this. We must not rest until they have been eradicated from the area. Thank you for helping me to dispatch the first few of them. You will take care of the rest. Ah, he must be the one he said would be coming shortly. Oh my, this is much more than I dared expect. Look at all this fruit. Thank you so much. It is your name day after all. You should allow yourself to be pampered on this day. On this one day at the very least. Honestly, you do too much for me, but know that I am grateful. Your kindness reminds me of my son so very much. I take it he has told you everything. As a new gear, I am not too familiar with the concept of reincarnation. As such, I cannot judge whether or not he is truly my son, but one thing I do know for certain is that he has been of great help to me. You are too kind. It is a son's duty to look after his mother. I have done naught special. Now to think of it, I have not properly thanked you yet. I could not have delivered mother's gift without you. Here's a token of my gratitude. Son of a bitch, I knew it. I was about to say, now watch this place blow up with quests. Ah, adventure. Could I ask you to collect something on my behalf? Recently asked a Dothral to supply us with meat. However, we have all been so busy of late, no one has had time to go and collect it. His name is Kishulig. I've already given him minerals in exchange for the food. He need only collect the meat. Welcome, adventurer. Ibaka told me you would be coming. She sees events long before they come to pass. However, she did not only see you, no, she also foresaw a great threat. Whatever. The true nature of this threat is yet unclear, but we know it lurks in the Agir caves. Please investigate it on our behalf.
Are you perchance familiar with the melody of Kjol-An? I guess. I don't know. Our ancestors, those who lived before the gods punished us, adored music. In order to pass on their favorite melody to future generations, they bored holes in the rocks that covered the plains of Seol-An. Though time has not been kind, the rocks have been so heavily weathered that one can no longer hear anything other than wind in the area. However, that is not to say it is completely lost. The tune is still passed down from parent to child. It's about time that I too did the same, but I recently broke my flute. At first I thought of crafting a new one, but that would be far too greedy of me. If I only had 2 Barak tasks. Oh, at this rate, I will not be able to pass on the melody to my boy.
I took some of the fatty meat we usually feed to cattle and spread it around this area. The Nama and Alas will be here shortly. They cannot resist anything that burns as easily as fat. Here they are. And then watch out, they're here. Where? Oh. May as well go and do chain stratagem. You're still different from what I'm used to, but it is by no means unnatural. Thank you, then. You've given me much to think about. I shall try and make use of what you have shown me in our practice today. In our practice tourney, sorry. It will be starting shortly. It has been quite a while since I took part. Mauki, my boy. Okay, these enemies really seem to be worth for me to cast Bio on first. They definitely live long enough for me to dot them. Bird up. The bird of prophecy, huh? Pray tell me, just what did you find? Bird of prophecy. I must thank you for saying it. Our cave contains the minerals we use to create pigment. Without those minerals, we could not paint images on the walls of our cave. Images which show the danger of giving in to one's greed. We do this every full moon so that future generations may inherit our values. My sincerest thanks for all your help. We owe you a great debt. Oh, hello again. I'm still at a loss as to how I can obtain 2 Barrows tusks. It's a bit larger than your standard bar tusks. Did you bring these for me? Yes. Thank you so much. You are truly too kind. Now I can make sure the melody is passed down to my dearest child. Please return in a few summers' time when my son has grown as high as a horse's knee. I'm certain he will want to repay you for this favor. Perhaps he will even play you a rendition of the melody. I think I'm good. The Ouya gear have adventurers taking care of their errands now? Never mind, here's the meat they ordered. Between you and me, I truly do not understand that tribe. They're supposed to be celebrating, and yet they only ask for the scraps of meat no one wanted to eat at our recent feast. Here they only eat mushrooms most days. Honestly, someone should tell them it is fine to treat yourself once in a while. Not that it is really any of my business, I suppose. No, right. Channel the meat. Okay. Well, as you know that sword, did not go into plan. Sure no one will believe I am a legendary swordsman now. I do not understand, how could Maki of the 7 and 7 swords be bested so easily? Wait, no. I see now, he merely pretended to lure his opponent into a false sense of security. Not hold back, you insult me! What do any of you know about Maki? He is weak. Simply forcing him to fight will change nothing. Are you an acquaintance of Maki's? I am Hulan. I have been friends with Maki ever since we were little. I know him better than most. You have doubtless heard all about how weak he is. However, I want to change his life for the better. Would you be willing to help me? I suppose. You know, while I'm here. When a Datharli child is born, the Hatun looks into their eyes to determine who they were in their past life. Rarely is a Hatun wrong, however. I can only think she made a mistake with Maki. Truly, have you seen him hold a blade? Yet, despite his lack of ability, Maki himself refuses to give up. He blames himself when it is not his fault. Silence, you cannot understand. Maki, I know you are disheartened. You just lost in combat. Put down your sword and relax by taking a well-earned bath. I have a better idea. There's somewhere just outside the village I would rather visit. Lynn, would you join me? There's something I wish to discuss. Please speak with him. I do not think he would appreciate my company at the moment. I will, but I will also first go and finish off that one quest over there.
Do you have the meat? I have the meat. My thanks. Judging by your expression, you're doubtless wondering why you would ask for scraps. The occasion matters not. Even if we are celebrating, we cannot allow ourselves to be overcome by greed, as our sinful ancestors were. We have no right to go out and hunt beasts for their meat. You too would be wise to make sure you do not follow the same path that our tribe once walked. Okay. And of course that unlocks another freaking quest. Could you spare me a moment of your time? I require your help. Meet me by the Uyagir caves if you're willing. I shall tell you precisely what I want you to do there. Okay. Alright. Sure. Sure. It's not like I wanted to finish all the quests. I mean, I still have more than enough time, though. Still for like 25 minutes. I'm only halfway. And I can honestly just make it longer too if I want to. Thank you for coming. There's a place to the north I go in order to calm down sometimes. Although I can hardly make the journey unarmed. Would you accompany me in case any creatures should attack en route? If you are willing, let me know when you're ready to depart. Excellent. There is that lamp on the hill to the north. Yeah, of course. Lamp to the hill. What I call that? Lamp on the hill to the north. What the fuck? Yes, I have been going. Why have you not been following, you dang it? Do you need a rest? No! Shall we get going? Alright, I see. He's just in NPC mode right now. Yeah. I expected as much. This guy's gonna... No, and then you turn around. You turn around the literal second that I arrive. You... Oh, you. There we go. Thank you, Lynn. Quite a view, wouldn't you agree? I feel calm already. I appreciate that Hulan is worried about me, but she will never know what my life is like. I know it is not fair to harbor feelings of jealousy towards her, but I cannot help it. She has had no trouble living up to her name. I wish I could just throw down my blasted sword, walk away from it all, but feel the weight of the village expectations on my shoulders every single day. I do not care about improving my swordsmanship. I only desire strength. The kind of strength that would make me a worthy member of the Dothal tribe. Ah, I've done nothing but complain since we arrived here. My apologies. Lynn, it is time I resumed my training. I shall meet you at the bottom of the hill. Look out! Did he just, like, punch that thing? I do not know what just happened. I think I defeated the beast with my fists. Perhaps I was wasting my time training with a blade. Seems hand-to-hand combat is a better match for me. Please go on ahead to the village then. I wish to confirm something on my own. Oh, and tell Hulan I may have found a solution to my problems. I hope that puts her mind at ease. Thank you for coming. There are several arrowheads in these caves that I wish to trade with the Dothal. Normally I would go and collect them myself, but the caves are infested with Matanga. I asked for your aid as you look like quite a warrior. I do hope my judgment was not incorrect. Good luck.
Were you able to find the sack? Yes, this will be more than enough to get what I require. You have my thanks. Once upon a time our tribe used to call these caves home. They provided us with high quality minerals, which we turned into arrowheads and spearheads. It would then sell those on to our fellow tribes. However, the gods took issue with our actions. They sent Matanga to infest the cave and drove us out. They doubtless thought we were producing an excessive number of weapon parts. After that we decided to only gather enough minerals to feed ourselves. We no longer craft the arrowheads I require for this trade. As such, I had no choice but to collect them from these caves. Speaking of which, could you accompany me as far as the Thalha? I shall pay for your work as soon as I have traded the arrowheads. Big stretch and big yawn. No, adventure. I just finished trading the arrowheads, and I have enough food to last me for the next month or so. Thank you once again. May the gods continue to smile upon you. And that's it? Where's Maki? Did something happen to him? Surely you did not leave him unarmed in the desert. Dude's punching the lights out of everything. He bested the Mansasiri with his bare fist, you say? Well, that is quite something. It also makes me even more inclined to think he has been named incorrectly. Please then, help me look into this. We need to find out Maki's true identity for his own sake. It is time to prove that Maki is not and never was a master swordsman. We will need to get our hands on some concrete evidence. I know of an Uyagiri Urgan, who is said to... who is said to know all there ever was and shall ever be. Let's ask her about Maki. Head to a cave to the west known as the 101 Revelations. That is where the Urgan dwells. I shall fetch Maki and bring him there. Man, you'd love to see it when you're like, oh yes. I'm done with that cave, right? Nope. Wrong! That is incorrect. Come closer, dear traveler. You have done well to find me, though it is not with you whom I need to speak. Ah, Lynn, good to see you made it here with no troubles. Bleh. Have you spoken with the Udgan? I must admit, I'm impressed she knew it was I and not Lynn that required her guidance. I'm also aware of exactly what troubles you, child of the Datho. Tell me what you wish to know. Am I truly Maki of the 7 and 7 Swords reincarnate? That I do not know. Oyagiri Udgan have never been professed to know the past, only the future. I cannot see your previous life, but I can tell you that you shall become a great warrior someday. If that is all you wish to know, then you may take your leave. I need no thanks. Focus your sights on the present, as it will lead to your future. You need not dwell on the past. Focus my sights on the present. Suppose I ought to let the villagers know, once and for all, that I am not Maki of the 7 and 7 Swords. I would rather be banished from the village for denying the Hatun's judgment than continue to live this lie. My fists are the best weapons available to me. This I realized after we parted ways in the desert. I shall train with the blade no longer. If your mind is made up, then you should show your newfound strength to the villagers. Prove that you have no need for a sword. Go to the north and do battle with the Matanga. Slay it hand-to-hand combat. Slay it in hand-to-hand combat, and bring back its fang as proof of your victory. Do this, and even Hatun will be forced to accept the truth. Thank you for all your help, Wulan. I should do just that. Lynn, please accompany me. I require a witness. I have not seen Maki this enthusiastic in a long time. Eagerly await your triumphant return. Hello. What the dog doing? Kurma. Thank you for coming. I shall say to be shortly. Please make sure nothing gets into my way. Other creatures may be drawn here by the fighting. Make sure to take care of them. Hello, Chachu. Lynn, I have triumphed. I bested it with my fist alone. Your help was key. For that you have my thanks. We return to the village first. I still need to extract some of the beast's fangs. Then make sure to tell Hudlan of my success. Ah, beautiful sky. Bah, ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? It is good to know all went well. I have requested that a villagers gather as Maki has something to share with them. Sadly, not all of them responded to my call. It will truly be a shame if Maki is banished from the village, but it is preferable to him continuing to struggle. Thank you all for coming today. I have something important to share. I am not Maki of the 7 and 7 Swords. I have awoken to my true path. My skills lie in hand-to-hand combat. Never again shall I wield a sword. Here are the fangs of a Matanga that I bested with my bare hands. I have also slain a Manzasiri by Nama's retreat. Lynn, the traveler amongst you, bore witness to both these duels. It is not my wish to deny the Hatun, but I have no choice. Banish me if you must, but there is no other path left for me. Think you beat a Matanga with just your fists. That's our Maki. Did no one think to tell you? The previous Makis fought with a range of different weapons. The last one may have been skilled with a sword, but the Maki before him was a master with a bow. It's no surprise you find your skills lie elsewhere. You will, however, need a new name. Perhaps Maki of the 7 and 7 fists would be adequate. In short, my worrying has been for naught. Yeah. It is a relief that I get to keep my name, but I struggle to be truly happy. Why did no one tell me of the other Makis sooner? Just that is what the Utgan meant. Focus your sights on the present. I'm just glad you can continue living here. Hold on, Lynn. I'm truly sorry for wasting your time. However, I must also thank you. You two have helped guide me to this new path I must now walk. I shall train like never before. It is up to me to do this new name justice. Son of a bitch. I was hoping that there wasn't going to be a thing that's going to combine like multiple big quest people. You're a friend of Maki's, yes? He has been looking for you. Said he wanted to discuss something he heard from the Uegir with you. Go and speak with him whenever you have the chance.
Lynn, just who I've been looking for. I require your help. Thanks to you, I've awoken to my true potential. However, I have begun to feel that I need something to aid me in my training. Just as I was wondering what it could be that I required, I heard a master culinarian who plies his trade at the Dawn Throne. They say his cooking is so good it can cure illnesses. Apparently it also helps warriors gain an extra bit of strength. Just what I need. Would you not agree? However, our tribes are not on good terms. I cannot simply walk up to him and ask for his help. For starters, I do not even know his name. I do not suppose you know anything more about him. His name is Esogen. He's a weakling named Esogen. Could you introduce me to him? Thank you. That I could have met him otherwise. I could have met him otherwise, considering the bad blood between our tribes. Meet me below the Dawn Throne. That's. Yeah. I'll just fucking teleport over. Yeah. Man, it's so nice to see you again. Trust you have been well. That soup did just a trick, because you could beat me without breaking a sweat. As a result, I've been able to continue cooking, so things have ultimately worked out quite well. But my apologies for going on about myself. Is there something you would ask of me? I see. I was aware Kuzuku had been telling people about my cooking, but do you think his stories managed to reach even the Uya gear? If I'm to help this Lothal, then I will need to do it in secret. My fellow Ornir knew I was helping the enemy. There's no telling what they might do to me. Now to think of it, there was a dish I had wanted to try making. Yes, if only I had some bear's meat. Wonder if some kind soul would be able to bring me some. Perhaps someone's stood nearby at this very moment. Oh, woe's me. Well, you heard what I need. I'll be waiting for you. Is this again willing to help? He needs bear's meat, does he? That'd be no problem. It is certainly nice to know that there are some Oronir willing to help those from rival tribes. Let us split up and slay several Baras. Should prove to be good training. Meet me here once you're finished. I have an itchy nose. I think I'm gonna let this episode run longer, because I really want to finish just all the side quests in this episode. Because then we can move on to, I only just noticed the bars. Are these freaking tigers again? What was I talking about? Sure as heck was talking about something. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make this episode run longer, because I really want to finish this side quest. And like with this side quest, I mean all the side quests. That would make for a nice stopping point for this recording session for me. And it would also make it just nice in general. That way it's not segmented. Which is something I always appreciate in my content creation. How many birds were you able to slay? 3. Oh, we only needed to dispatch that many, did we? You made no mention of a number, so went ahead and slayed 5 of them. Well, Esogen will not want for ingredients. This errand has further convinced me that I was right to embark on my current path. I could never have fought these beasts with a sword. I must become even stronger. I'm certain Esogen's cooking is key to this. It's key to this. Make sure he knows how serious I am about bettering myself. Whee. Oh, how nice life must be for those who have Boris meat readily available. You really need to stop complaining. I must say I was not expecting this much meat. Your friend must have quite an appetite. He is also correct in thinking that your diet is ultimately what determines how strong you become. Truly, I have never encountered someone so keen to eat my cooking before. I'll bring the food to you once I'm done preparing it. Please wait for me with the young Lothar. Estegan is going to deliver the food to us himself. It's good to know. I'm so hungry I might not even have the... Wait. I'm not sure. I'm not sure... I am so hungry, I am not sure if I have the strength to move from this spot. Sorry. I couldn't say it. I can't speak. Get a wallet is hot. Oh, this is your... Is this your Dorsali friend? You must be the cook I've heard so much about. My name is Maki. I'm very much looking forward to sampling your cooking. I assure you it is nothing special. Bara's meat is low in fat, which makes it perfect for those wishing to gain muscle. It is quite simple, really. Interesting. I thought all kinds of meat would be equally beneficial, but clearly I was wrong. Your knowledge is unparalleled. You flatter me. You are much more worthy of respect. Not many Zayla are capable of slaying so many Baras and remained unscathed. Please, eat up before the food gets cold. Ah, that was exactly what I needed. I feel stronger already. Nothing brings me more joy than to see others enjoy my work. Bring me the ingredients and I will gladly make this for you again. I have long wished to try my hand at a variety of Bara's dishes, but I'm too weak to hunt them myself. No, you feel only too well. I was one of the weakest warriors in the Thal Ha, before Lynn showed me where my talents lie. Why don't we go hunting together sometime? Perhaps I can help you discover a new way of fighting that suits you, just like Lynn did for me. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Maki. Never imagined the day would come where I would make into the thoroughly friend. Since I must once again thank you, Lynn. I have a feeling my friendship with Essigan is going to be most enjoyable. I'm truly starting to think there is something about you that changes your friends' lives for the better. Cause you're hungry like the wolf. Anyway. So now, we should normally have done all of the normal side quests, yes? Okay. Which means that the only thing that's still left is this over here, which is very particularly only doable by hand or land disciples. Think about it, I've been recording the entire day and then I'm gonna go do raiding. Oh, woe is me! No, actually, absolutely not. I enjoy raiding so much. I will always have energy for raiding. Anyway, hello. The Namazo before you is twitching vigorously. Though it seems to be in a bad way, it is unmistakably alive and will probably survive without your intervention. Offer your prayers and move along. You there, wait! I am not dead, far from it, and do not pretend that you thought I was. How unfair of you to assume that aiding me would lead you to undertake a series of arduous tasks. I assure that I require your assistance only this once. You see, fate, destiny, guided me to the Azim Steppe. But as I wandered this unfamiliar land, I became increasingly lost and dry, parched, until I found I could no longer take even a single step. Random passerbys, you will be traveling to Yangsha, yes? You will find that I am most portable, quite suitable for sacks. I asked only that you convey me to Gyore at Yuzuka Manor. Please, please! So, this is gonna take more time than I expected. Okay, it's a trial request, so it should in theory not be too difficult. Or, like, not take too long. Son of a bitch, do I need to go all the way to there? Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright.
Let's get to enjoy this music. And enjoy it we shall. Gift of the Gob. Who's Gob? Gobble these nuts, got him. That's a classic right there. Whoa, jeez, why is the camera so weird sometimes with certain NPCs? My, what an oddly shaped bag you have. A bag containing one adult Namazu emits a gentle moan when jostled. Okay. That's not the information I want to hear. I am returned. Gosh, how did you become to be so desiccated? No, never mind that. I will bring water post haste. Ah, much better. There's nothing like a deep draught of the one river's water. Another half dozen jugs and I'll be most fully refreshed. First you must explain where you have been. And what of this traveler? Have you no words for her? Such an ill-mannered Namazu I've never seen. Oh, yes. Slipped my mind entirely. Thank you, random passerby. I am Gyoshin, Namazu artisan, crafter of crafts. My deftness of fin is second to none. Yes, you would be almost admirable were you not so careless. Why, not a fortnight ago, he wandered into the path of a falling vase and was knocked utterly unconscious. Indeed, that is how I came by this head wound. It was most excruciatingly painful, and I made a full recovery and have been in perfect health ever since. I began to have unusual dreams. Yes, dreams of my greatest grandsire standing before me, shrouded in light. He revealed that every 777 years he must hold a 7-year celebration commemorating the birth of our tribe. Should he fail to do so, Namazu will be most gruesomely annihilated once 7 years pass. 7 years! And so you immediately set forth on a journey to our homeland at the head of the One River, without so much as a thought towards preparation. How reckless can you possibly be? Though I do not doubt it was distressing to you, a dream is no more than a dream, yes? Hasten not to judge, for profound truth may lie in even visions of the night. Who said that? None other than I, renowned member of the literati, Segetsu the Enlightened. Oh, it's just a Gyofin. Always with his face buried in a book. A walking tomb with whiskers. Our Gyofin. Speak not that name, no, I cast it aside long ago, for I have searched my soul and found my true name, Segetsu the Enlightened. Segetsu the Enlightened. How many times must I tell you? Yes, your soul has a lot to say. I am aware. Did you need something? This is why I detest imbeciles. But I will waste no further words on you and your deficiencies, for a matter of great import demands our attention, the festival. In the course of my scholarly endeavors, I encountered a dated manuscript entitled The Epic of Ganon, which mentions an event that took place centuries past along the Upper One River. This unforgettable spectacle, as the author describes it, was a festival held by our own ancestors. It is written that this festival marked our people's first step towards enlightenment, the advent of a civilized Namazu society. Even you must understand the significance. Now, I suspect your vision is a byproduct of a few too many blows to the head. Reviving this tradition is an excellent idea. At long last, the Namazu will emerge from the darkness of ignorance. Our cultural renaissance has arrived. I have no idea what that means, and I'm not sure if I can. But if you are offering to help, then I graciously accept. Well, there's no stopping you. I will accompany you then, but I must insist that we bring another. One with more than a passing familiarity with the region. Thanks in advance. Oh, Lynn. Oh, Lynn. That was a good reaction right there. That was pretty good. So, how much do you know about the step? My word, not only have you spent many a day there, but you also claimed victory in Nadal on behalf of them all? Surely there is no guide more qualified to lead us. The what? What? I can only pity you, mired in the depths of ignorance as you are. Listen well, the Asm Steppe is home to valorous warriors known as the Sail. Were we to enter and carry on with our festival preparations unannounced, we would undoubtedly be skewered and served as horse dovers, or perhaps steamed and served in the boots, as that is a rather more common delicacy among the Steppe's tribal peoples. I would rather not be served either way, thank you. That is precisely why we are fortunate to have encountered Lynn. We need only for her to escort us to the Hatun of the Mole, whom we can petition for permission to hold our festival. I see. In that case, please lead us there. I'm sure that my explanation of our mission will be quite convincing, most persuasive. The mall, huh? You want me to go to the mall? Of course you want me to go to the mall. Why wouldn't you? What's your preferred? I'm going insane. And that's because I'm going over time, and I don't like going over time. At least not too much. But also, I want to finish this, so... I want to be done with all the side quests so I can start working on the beast tribes off camera. And then the next time we can do extremes. Like I've said like at least 3 times already in this episode. Look, man. I have a plan. And if that plan goes awry, I will be sad. I bid you welcome, Han. Glad are we to see that the gods have brought you to us once again. And I see you are in the company of the Namazu. Hello. Well, you see. I know what you seek. You've already ready the location for your celebration. How did you know? Clairvoyance? Witchcraft? I but heed the whispers of the gods. They spoke of 2 disciples of creation traveling hither to hold a great celebration, one of whom would be a Namazu. Astounding. Are you perchance one of the mole's esteemed Udgan? I read of them in narrow road through the deep grass. Wait. Kyoshin must be the Namazu in question. But who is the second disciple of creation? I'm something of an artist myself. One shock after another. You manage such delicate work without fins? Well, physical inadequacies notwithstanding. I'm sure you would be of great help. Will you assist us, please? Yes. Not just no, but hell's no. Yes. Then it is decided. Everything is settled. Indeed. I'll have you shown to the grounds we have prepared. In the west stands the rocky cliff to the towering still, erstwhile home of the Doro. Their abandoned structures have fallen into disrepair, but with some effort they can be repurposed. They are too kind, most considerate. I can hardly wait to see. Right, let's go to Doro Ilo. So that is the reason why there's an Aetheryte over there. FYI. At least they gave you an Aetheryte, you know, for that base tribe. Festival grounds can be found on the plateau above. Your Namazu comrades have already made their way. Shall I show you to them? Wonderful location, yes. These pavilions are rather dilapidated, quite decrepit, but I will have them fixed up in no time. Yes, I'm itching to get to work. Though the actual itching may be the fins drying out again. You want to carry me down the river? That is so much XP, holy fuck. That is, I guess, based off of your actual amount. That is insane. I worry not for the grants.
Goshen lacks many things, but zeal is not among them. Attire, however. Are you implying something about my fashion sense? Oh, to be so ignorant. What you fail to realize is that festivals are not mere entertainment, but rather divine rituals. It is simply unacceptable to wear one's usual apron. Culture notwithstanding. According to Hibarisai's an account of myself, the people of Ingashi traditionally don happy. Colorful vestments resembling coats on such occasions. I can procure an illustration based on what I've gleaned from my readings. However, creating the happy themselves is quite another matter. Alas, where my intellect excels, my dexterity leaves something to be desired. How fortunate that I am how fortunate that I am a dab fin at sewing. Then, yes, I can make your design a reality. But considering the volume of detail work required, another pair of fins would be ideal. Can I count on your assistance then? Thank you. Gyofu, Segetsu the Enlightened, can you decide what to dedicate? Well, of course, my prodigious analytical capabilities have made it clear to me that it would be most efficient for Lin to procure red malachite as pigment for a happy dye. Texts indicate that it may be found in Western Seoul-an. Rest assured that you may devote your full attention to this assignment. Simply deliver what I requested of you to Gyori, and we will handle the rest. Good. Red malachite. In coal, what now? There. If I accepted this as a crafter, probably would have been easier though, then I wouldn't have to move. So I kind of fucked myself up on that front, but whatever. It is fine. Fine. Right, red malachite. There we go. Let's go back to that place. Horse, magical horse. You have what we need? I thought you might still be stuck in unwilling conversation with Segetsu the Enlightened. Goshin has made significant progress as well, and with nary a gaping wound to show for it. I expect that everything will be ready shortly. Yes. So please take this opportunity to rest. Whatever. You and Gora have made happy fit for a festival. Goshin has made progress in repairing the pavilions. This pavilion should be suitable housing for our large cohorts of volunteers. Yes. According to my vision, we must aim to attract 777 participants to avert complete and total annihilation, which means we have only 777 or so to go. With these festival happy, I'm sure we will recruit the rest in no time. Please continue to lend us a fin in the coming days. What am I hearing? Only 7 years remain until the Namas were forever wiped from the face of Hydaelyn. This quest is amazing. But today their ambitious plans to defy this fate are in motion. What will become of them? Find out much later, as I need to work my way through the beast. But anyway, this is our crafting / gathering beast tribe that has been unlocked. There we go. And we got a beautiful little piece of music. You can buy stuff on Amazon if you want to. And basket of steamed buns. Anyway, my friends, with that, we have finally finished, I'm pretty dang sure, all the side quests. There's one more thing I'm actually gonna go and check out. Well, yeah, sure. As a final thing in this episode, let me go and check out 2 areas. To make sure
To make certain of a certain thing, yes. The Persona and Hinken Tail. I think like the thing that I'm thinking of is a thing that, how many times can I say thing? Will unlock in the patches. So it's another like custom deliveries area, and I think that will change. Reach long and prosper. This may be one of those actually, but it seems to be a crafting thing in any case. And I will do the crafting stuff at a later point, including the... Actually, I think this is for... One moment. Let me check what this is before we continue. I think this is just to like unlock certain stuff in this area. That is not the correct person. My name is Galliana and I work at the House of Splendors with my Aunt Rowena. Following her successful expansion into Ilshire and the 3 city-states, she decided to bring her operations here to Relgar's Reach. Our presence here serves to aid the recovery efforts, creating jobs for refugees and stimulating the economy. With your skills, you would be of great help to us. And of course, if you have any collectibles, I'll be happy to take them off your hands in exchange for scripts. With locations realm-wide, it is realm-wide. It has ever been easier to do business with the House of Splendors. And we should call it Eureka. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Now we have unlocked that too. And that is truly it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of this. I was playing not just Thread of the Ladera Lounge, where I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode, we're going to go and deal with extremes. Goodbye.